Oh. I mean, because he's a human being. I assume. I have wrinkles, though. Especially right here in the corners of my eyes. Because that's what happens when you're a human. You have human flesh, and it does that. Very interesting, Ramthep. So, like, now is it just kind of like an art installation? Like, what?
My blades.
I bring the mega death. I yearn for battle.
Yeah, that. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I hope other people know what they are and rate it accordingly. I didn't know what it was, so that's why I put 3. 3-star doesn't... So the way the rating works with those Pokestops, 1 star means absolutely not, and you don't vote anything else. You just tell them why it doesn't meet criteria, and you're like, no. 2-star means probably shouldn't be. Like, it's not as severe as 1, but it's still like, I don't think so. So it's like, no, I don't think so. And then 3 is, I don't know. So when you do a 3-star, you're saying, I don't know. And you basically rate all of the categories that you can. Like, is the location correct? Is the title spelled correctly? And then the rest is rated by other people who might know more. 4 is like, it's fine. And then 5 is, it's perfect. So that's how you kind of do the rating. Old-timey is not afraid. Well, it's not official. It's like Pokestops and portals and Ingress. It's a game, you know? So you don't need to use, like, super formal language.
Another mortal from me to the land.
I thought I was done suffering fools.
Your words are meant to wound me, but they only harm yourself.
Auriel with the sick burn there. Ah! I guess I wouldn't mind either way. I don't think it would need to be old-fashioned versus old-timey. Like, it's a pretty casual setting. It's a video game. I was gonna say it's a Pokemon video game, but it also goes into Ingress and Harry Potter as well, but they're all video games.
Have courage.
I'm more looking for, are they spelled correctly? Are things that are supposed to be capitalized, like proper nouns, are they capitalized? Can you read it? Like, is it so, like, grammatically bad that you can't even read it? These are the things that we're looking for. In the title.
I am renewed.
Heal Vala first, because she's our big damage dealer. This is why I played Auriel, because this is the Kerrigan from last game, and I knew she was going to be in it. And I knew she would be, like, doing a ton of damage. Yeah, the stops themselves aren't named thematically for what game. They're for their real world location. No, thank you, sir. Because all of Niantic's games, Pokemon Go, Harry Potter, Ingress, whatever, they're all like the real world location based AR games. Yeah, we had this like Savage Kerrigan last game, and now she's on our team again, and she's playing Vala, and I was like, oh man, I could probably have a good Auriel game with this battery. And so far, it's pretty good for me.
There is always hope.
I'm getting good energy.
Prepare yourselves. I will reach your position shortly.
Auriel's your favorite? I had an Auriel 2 in a game a couple games ago that took Fly at 20, and it was amazing. It made me want to take Fly.
For the high heavens.
I wish Fly was baseline. Dude, if Fly was one of her actual ults at 20 rather than the other garbage ults she has, I would take it. Or not at 20, sorry, at 10. You know what I mean? Oh, I wanted... I'm just gonna take Majestic Span. Honestly, I'm brain dead. I have big problems with Auriel's ults.
Our battle cannot remain here. Nice heal, baby.
That's bad. Just turn in Killer Volley. You can do it. Never mind. You can't. But there are times when you can't use Aegis well because it's a route and it's a non-consensual route to the other player, and it can give the enemy team a lot of easy setup to counter and kill that person. And I don't like that. It's like a worse version of Divine Shield. Do everything Divine Shield does, except you can't move or use abilities during the duration. Sound good? No.
Nice heal, baby.
And then with the cast time on res, it's like, oh, come back with 50% life in a place that they can see you resurrecting. Great. They definitely won't combo on top of that.
Choose a talent.
It's not just a timing, though, because depending on the flow of the team fight, there will never be a good time to use Aegis without actually murdering somebody or making their day worse. I don't know. It's just a worse version of Divine Shield, and that doesn't feel good. If the talent at 20 that gave it 75 armor when it ended was baseline, then I wouldn't have anything to complain about. Because at least then when the person's non-consensual route wears off, they'd be protected. But with that being a level 20 talent, that's way too late for something like that.
Wherever I am needed.
And it's not even just a badly timed Aegis where the enemy team has time to set up and then kill you. It's like you're rooted by your own teammate and you can't use your own abilities because of your own teammate. It's like being stuck in a maw, but your teammate put you there. It feels really bad. Like, it's not fun to not be able to use your abilities or move because of a teammate. That's normally something an enemy does to you, not a teammate. It's not a good feeling. Sad feeling. Have you ever been put in an Aegis? And even if it saved your life, even if the enemy team couldn't like collapse on you after and it saved you, but you're like, oh no, I wanted to press my, XYZ button. I was gonna ult, or like, I had this buff, or I just dropped my banner. But Auriel doesn't know any of that. She's just trying to save your life, so it sucks. It feels bad.
You and all your servants in hell will cower before me.
Good enough here.
Gotta retreat.
With surety of purpose.
That's why I end up taking Resurrect a lot, just because I feel like I'm screwing my teammates more often than not, but we're going to Aegis for this one. Because of Maltheal. If he last rites somebody, assuming that's what he took, I could then Aegis them. And they would live. Probably. Like that. Did Sonya want to be in that? I don't know. But I did save her from the last rites, so. We know what would have been better though if I Divine Shielded her, so she could keep attacking and moving and be saved from the last rites. I guess because I've played so much Uther in my life, I know the difference and it upsets me. But she's not dead, so that's... However, on the flip side, Auriel can pump out consistent jet heals forever, something Uther absolutely cannot do, right? Uther's healing is super limited by his cooldowns and mana. Auriel does not have that problem.
Killing spree.
I am forced to retreat.
If it had the armor at the end, even if it wasn't 75 armor, even if it was 50 armor, I feel like it would be good, fine. Yeah, Uther never gonna have sustain like Auriel. It's not possible. She doesn't have mana.
Sublime.
You're the real rock star.
Remember the days of Auriel when she had the reduced cooldown on her W? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Choose a talent.
Dude, whip build Auriel is pretty crazy.
I'm ready to continue the hunt.
What kind of damage do they have?
Well done. As was ordained.
I'm gonna blind them.
We need to recruit those mercenaries.
True, my damage. I'm doing more damage than ETC.
I shall not go.
I did a whip build Auriel guide once, and I called it whip build, and I actually got a demonetization warning from YouTube because apparently the phrase whip was too lewd. So I had to change it to Detainment Strike Auriel. I'm watching for it. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for last rites. That's it.
As will my foe.
I don't enjoy it though. E-build Auriel. I don't find it fun. I think it's pretty good. I just don't like it. I use kind of just a basic bitch generic kind of build. I do like W build though, where you take the damage W and then the talent where it gets bigger every time you fill it up. And that's pretty funny. I do enjoy those games. All I'm gonna save it for, Maltheal. Every single last rites. Nox, Nova. It's the smoke alarm going off and the dogs are very upset. The smoke alarm is going off because Meteor took a shower and the steam from the shower sets off the smoke alarm and the dogs freak out.
There is always hope.
Divine Shield is what, 80 seconds? 100 seconds? I don't think it's a bad smoke alarm. Anything in the air will set it off, which is fine. It just happens to be directly outside of the bathroom. And me are the steamy boy. It was a great mosh. We can acknowledge it. You're right. It was very good. But instead of taking Reservoir of Hope, I am taking attack speed for my Vala hyper carry, who is dominating at the moment. Who is that? That's Maddie B! Maddie B just subscribed for 50 heckin' months. Maddie B, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being here and being an awesome pal. You get a dinosaur. Thank you. My dogs are being bad. They're still upset about the smoke alarm situation. That was another really good mosh. Hello. Leave me alone. Great, Vala, and ETC. I like them a lot. 50 months. Maddie B, 50 months. How are you? I might have to help Meteor wrangle some dogs. I guess I vote for her this time. Maddie B, long-term committee. That's Merbzing's emote, Maddie. Sonia was sonolating and she was doing a great job. Please witness her. That was BOE, right? That was a very good game. That was an enjoyable